Now, then you have to go further. See, you find yourself that your right side is hot. What you do is to put your right side towards the photograph and left side up towards the ether. The ether takes away the heat. But what actually happens is that your right side gets the vibration and the heat is pushed towards your left and passes out into the ether. Now this heat comes from too much futuristic living. Those people who are too much futuristic, they have too much heat. And too much heat has to go away. And when this heat starts going away, then you are amazed how it works. For that there are various things we have to use, but mainly for right-sided people, they should not use any light at all. They should not sit in the sun. They should sit in the moonlight. They should read some poetry. They should not tie up watches. They should not look at time. They should allow the time to pass, and they should just become very sort of emotional people. They should sing songs of bhakti. They should not do hatha yoga. There's so many things they should not do if they are right-sided. You'll be surprised how people have been helped through this kind of a treatment which treats one side of your being. The left-hand side people are the people, as you know, are the ones who are docile, who bear up lots of things from others and cry and weep and all the time, are on the loser's end. Such people have problems also because all their organs are lethargic and they have problems of a lethargic heart, lethargic liver, lethargic intestines. Everything becomes very lethargic. All these left side things can be cured. Plus they might have some sort of a badha in them, in the sense they are possessed by someone. Of course, some of them are possessed by right side also. Not that only the left side is possessed, but from the right side also they are possessed. And left-sided possessions are of a peculiar type because they give you pain in the body. You get pains in the body. A right-sided person doesn't get any pain himself. He gives pain to others. He's very sarcastic, he's very aggressive. He troubles others. But the left-sided people have pains themselves. They get pain here and a pain there and pain here. So left side is to be cleared, as you know very well, through the light. Light is put before the photograph, left hand towards the photograph, right hand on the Mother Earth. So the left hand gets the light and the light passes through, and the negativity of the left side passes through the right hand, and the right hand is on the Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is the one who sucks in all these negative forces of the left hand side. So these are the two sides which we clear. But once you have cleared these two sides, then you can use the photograph. Sit with your both the hands towards the photograph and put both the feet in the water, a little bit of salt in it, and about 5-10 minutes you must allow vibrations to clear you out. Then wipe your feet, put the water properly into some disposal, and then sit down for meditation. If you can do that every day, even 10 minutes is more than sufficient. You don't have to do anything in an extreme manner. In the morning time, you have to give yourself a bandhan when you are going out. Don't go out without giving a bandhan. And attention should be all the time inside, in the sense that you walk. So, one thing is to develop quality, you have to meditate, that I said. But you must know what is your problem, you are right-sided or left-sided. It's very important to know whether you are right-sided or left-sided. Now some people have problems which are left-sided. Alright, they start doing water treatment. There was Dr. in Delhi, Dr. Nigam, you must be knowing him. I had cured his paralysis. I was surprised that his left hand was still not working out properly.
So I asked him, what sort of meditation you do? He said, with the light and with the water. I said, what? You're doing both? Yes. I said, what's wrong with you is right side, left side. So you should just do candle treatment, just drop it. I said it to him, just when I said it to him, his hand started opening out. I said it only, it becomes like a mantra, I think. Started opening, he's opened his hand. So about treatment also you must understand what treatment you must take. Now some people are left-sided, they should take left side treatment only. There should be no confusion. So I said, who told you this? He said, everybody said the same thing. I said, what did they say? That you can take this with, in Sahaja there are certain rules and regulations of the divine. So now if you are suffering from the left, you just take treatment for left. No water treatment at all. Now you are suffering from the right, then you don't take a candle treatment at all. At all. These are two sides which are to be corrected. Then you are in the center. When you feel you are in center, you can use both the things. But that is normally very few, I've seen. Normally you find very few people who have this central point. If they have, they should do this treatment. But there is no need to do treatment once you are in the center. But you have to meditate, so you can sit before the photograph. But to take out all your conditionings and things, or maybe the day's problem, you can sit before the photograph with a candle as well as water. But the ones who are not, should not. And one should not feel also bad if the leaders tell them you are left-sided or right-sided. They can have some ghee put in the nose, which is very important, and something in the ear to be put some oil. That is very important, because this is all drying things. So if you put all these things, then your Vishuddhi chakra will come. Especially the Vishuddhi chakra should be covered with lot of ghee, or with what you call the makhan, is butter. You put it here and rub it on here and like that. Those people who have Vishuddhi chakra, if they do it every day, 2 drops of this ghee, and in the ear also 1 drop of oil, and here little ghee or makhan, the butter is put here every day, will help you to have at the back also to have a very good Vishuddhi, because Shri Krishna was fond of it. Hamsa chakra. Hamsa chakra is placed here where some of the nerves which are coming from Ida and Pingala cross over, and is a part of Vishuddhi chakra. Plus the connection with Vishuddhi and Agya, as you must have read in the Devi Mahatmya, that Sri Krishna is the father of Christ. So the connection between the two is maintained here. And this is very important, Hamsa chakra is, that if your Hamsa chakra is not alright, your discretion is very poor. This chakra get easily dried out. Like if you eat very dried food, you see, say, sometimes you also offer me some dry fruit, and I have to tell you that not to give too dry fruit. You must eat it with some sauce or some liquid thing, because if you eat very dry food, also this becomes very dry. And it's very important, because if this portion becomes dry, you can put some oil or ghee into it to make it alright. But from here starts the drying of the peritoneum, is the lining. If the peritoneum gets dried up, the whole body gets dried up. Could be anywhere in the lung. If it is dried up, it can cause you lung cancer. Even peritoneum can be in a cancer state.
So one has to be very careful not to take something very dry, all the time dry food and dry things. Moreover, not to put anything to make this lubricant. Some sort of a lubricant should be there, so there's no problem on this chakra. Because first of all, it loses your discretion. You don't understand things. You don't know what to do. You mean it. You mean good, but you don't do. When you achieve something, it's something not so good. The reason is your discretion is poor. For that, this must not be made dry. I have told many a times to put some ghee every day. Get a little bottle of ghee. Keep it with you with a little dropper. You can put it in the hot water, can heat it up every day and take 2 drops in the nose in the night and in the morning time. It doesn't take much. It should be done. It's for your good.